Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today this video is going to be fairly short. I'm not doing a sketch or anything else, but I am using up those the Santa mailbox embellishments and stuff that we created. I told you guys that I would do a video showing that. I didn't manage to work it into any of the sketch challenges or anything else that I did. So I wanted to just put this together. Now, I don't have pictures for it, but I could use Christmas pictures. I was thinking I may actually use my Christmas cards. I do like to keep my Christmas cards that everyone sends me. A lot of the ones I get are handmade. You guys have sent me some beautiful cards this year, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure yet, but I'm still working on it. I don't know if I'm just going to add pictures of like my wall that I took with my Christmas cards. I'll try to remember to stick a picture in here. Or if I will put actual Christmas cards. So, you guys can go back and watch this video. I'll try to remember to link it below, of me creating the Santa mailbox, the little houses, and all that, the little stamps and the postage and all that stuff. And then I also created this bird. But I knew I wanted to use them all in a layout because I was inspired to make it all go together. But then, me and my Scrappy bestie exchanged gifts this year. We did a thing. We exchanged them when we saw each other in October, for us to open a gift every day. And it could either be store-bought, handmade, whatever, doesn't matter, crafty-wise. So, every day in December, we opened a gift together. And, in one of the days, I got these. This is called Keller's Creations. And it was just these little envelope templates, and it already has the paper, the decorative paper cut to make the inside pretty, because pretty much it's an envelope. But when I saw this, I was like, I don't know if she got this at like, the expo maybe in Atlanta or something like that. I'm not sure where she picked these up at, but she sent me several packs and different colors, so that's where I got these. And I actually cut this paper out of one of my papers for it, but so that it would match. So those inspired me, and I was like, I am not mailing these out to people. That's just going to throw them away. I'm not going to waste the time or the materials to make a pretty envelope. So I was like, I could totally use that on a layout. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. And I have kind of decided what I'm doing here. Let me pull up my picture. Once I put something together to know how I kind of want it to go, I usually send myself a picture on Facebook so I can look at it on my laptop screen. But this is just some paper from a Hobby Lobby pack, and I cut it down. This was one that was not one of my favorites. I like the colors and stuff, but it had a big old Christmas tree in it, and it makes it hard to use. Let's see if I can find the rest of it. Here's the other part of it, and of course I trimmed it down a little bit on the edges, but it was this paper. And I mean, you could use it overall, but I just thought, no, I'm gonna do something different and use it up, because otherwise I'm probably, I mean, it's just not my colors or style for Christmas usually. So, and this is just another sheet, and it had a lot of snowflakes on it. So let me move all of this over. This is something I had left over. This was a leftover from a swap, but it looked like a postage stamp. So I was like, okay, I can use that. I do have a few printables from Scrap-A-Sketch. this poinsettia, the hearts, and all that are the printables from there. Here's the other. I had 2 sheets of the same paper, and this one I just flipped upside down so I could continue with these because most of the Christmas tree will be covered up. So that was my thoughts behind that. And I am taping it on because I am pretty much out of glue, and that other one that I was using, it's too wet. It makes my paper crinkle and I don't like it. So I need to get a refill of my Barely Art glue. Ah! Okay. And then this is just, of course, white textured cardstock from Walmart. You can tell, I don't know if you can see the little line down it, but the perforated line, that's from where I cut it off at 12 by 12. Because if you tear it off, then it's a little bit too small, and it's not quite 12 by 12. But it is textured, and it's okay. I mean, it's at the bottom, and, you know, it's going to be in my album, and I'm okay with it. I did the same thing with the snowflakes paper. I pretty much just flipped one the opposite way. Okay. So, most of my embellishments I did glue together to create clusters pretty much. So that it would be faster in filming. Because I didn't want y'all to have to sit here all day just to watch me glue. And I cut out Christmas memories on my Cricut. And like I said, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with picture wise yet. I don't know. I mean, I could even put, I mean, it's not specific to anything, so technically I could just use pictures from Christmas on here. Now, I did not glue these yet. I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on here to hold them so that I can stuff stuff down in them if I use cards. I would have already decided if I'm going to do that. I would have put the cards in them, but our Christmas was delayed due to almost everyone being sick. So we're not doing it until New Year's Eve, which that's when you guys will probably see this one, maybe a day or so before. But I haven't took down my Christmas stuff yet to take down my cards. So I don't want to take them down before we have our get together. So that's why I haven't decided yet what I'm doing. Okay, so then pretty much I'm going to just tape this on. I'm going to add a little bit of extra tape because if I put cards in it, it might become heavier. But I do enjoy looking back at my cards. I've got a pretty good collection this year too. I want to say probably close to 20 cards, maybe over 20. Okay, I think I'm going to do this way. Okay, I'm going to move all my embellishments. I don't know if it's going to put it off camera or not, but if so, I apologize if you wanted to see everything and can't. I gotta have some room. Because, I mean, we're actually using a lot of embellishments on a 2-page layout. So, and it's pretty much just making clusters. I mean, that's essentially all we did was make some clusters. That's the only reason why I like gluing while I'm filming, because it goes faster versus me having to pull all the little pieces off. Okay. I'm doing it like this because I wanted them, you know, one higher than the other. And they're still so that I can put stuff down in them. Alright, so then let's do our clusters. I was thinking I'm going to put this birdie right up here, like it's resting on my envelope. And then these are going to go on this side. Let's see here. This one is this side's embellishment. I've got stuff stuck in it. Little hearts and stuff. Pretty much this is my house, my row of houses, and pretty much I cut them in half just so I could put some on this side and some on the other side. So, and I've glued everything together, like I said, so that it would just go faster, because it is a lot of pieces. So, I was proud that I was able to use all of that up. And then, let's see here. I have this one for right here. And this one is using up those presents that we did. This is the stamped images that we did from the stamps I had that we made our own postage. These flowers and pine cones, this one's from Scrap-A-Sketch, a printable. But these ones are from... actually from a prize I won off of Ginger's Corner last Christmas for one of her giveaways. So, okay. Then I just have these little postage things, and I'm just going to stick them on. Probably will use glue to hold down my the embellishment clusters. Let's see here. Just tucking all those in there, the little postage. Okay. This one still has some stickers on them I can pull off for the foam tape to help hold it down. And then I have some of this glue. Let's see if it'll come out. This is what I used to use before I found Barely Art. And I do like it, but I like the really fine tip though of having the Barely Art. I think that's the drawing point for me with it, and it holds really good. Like, you have just a few, you know, a minute to put everything down before it's down for good. Which, if y'all watch me, you know, because I glue and then I'm like, whoops, let's pull it all apart. Okay, let's see here. Just gonna add this in. Look how fast it's coming together, and it's so cute. I love it so much. Like, I love it. I almost just want to go down to town, because they do have a Santa mailbox down there, and just, you know, be dropping a letter in. Take pictures just to be able to put them on here. Like, you know, I had intentions of having the grandbabies, you know, to take their letters to Santa and take pictures of them doing that, but they ended up sick, and it is now, today is the 27th, so we're 2 days after Christmas, and we haven't had our Christmas with them yet. We didn't get to do any gingerbreads or cookie baking. We pretty much haven't done anything that we normally do every year for Christmas. So this year has been very different. We are planning on still having our Christmas dinner, but we're not doing it until New Year's Eve. So we will celebrate then, I guess. See, I wanted this over. Like I said, glue it down and yank it up. I wanted it over more so that my houses are by the envelope. So let's add some more glue and try again. Okay. But then the greenery is hanging off of my mailbox, off my page, which I guess I could fix it technically. Let's just snip it. This glue is really good, but it is also very sticky. So any little residue, I already have it on my finger. It works really well and holds really good, but it's very sticky and it leaves residue. Okay, so next up, let's see here. Oh, I have this I was going to put here to make it look like it was stamped, you know, by the post office. Which technically, it's not correct because, you know, this is the back of the envelope technically. But we're gonna go with it. Because it's my page and I can stamp it on the back if I want, right? I do have this. I thought I would tuck here. I don't know where that's going to go yet. It'll just be loose until I decide what I'm doing, picture-wise and stuff. But I have some of these printable hearts from Scrap-A-Sketch. I think these are from the traditional, I think it's, excuse me, from the traditional Christmas collection. And this little holly leaf is from Scrap-A-Sketch. I think I'll put it right there. And then, let's see here. Everything's sticking. These are just some more of the little hearts from Scrap-A-Sketch. Some of these might be from, maybe the pink ones are probably from, what is it, Filling, I think it's called Filling Festive or something like that, printable collection set. Okay, let's see. I'll put one of these over there on this side. I'll put another one up here, so we have 3, because y'all know I like 3. Let's see here, and then, okay, this is my idea. This is my leftover frames, and I thought about putting them down through here. Now, on some of the, if I do photos, of course I could cut my photos down. I made a little template, so to speak, that can go behind here, you know, so I know what size to cut out the frame. I mean the picture to go behind the frame, and then put them down through here. That's what I want to do. But if I end up using the cards, I'm thinking that I might take some of the cards, probably, I don't know if I'll use the handmade ones because I don't really want to cut them up. But probably the store-bought ones that people sent, you know, they usually have a pretty little picture and glittery looking stuff. But cut some of the fronts down and put them on here in these spots. So, I don't know yet. I am going to lightly glue these on. And I can always, you know, either slide my picture under or just rip it up like I always do. Like I always do. Since it's not going to have much glue on it anyways. But I like this idea. And if I use pictures, I'll be able to get more pictures on the layout. And I will try to show you guys in the future in one of my videos. It probably won't be until January. If I don't remember, y'all remind me and say you want to see it. But I'll try to remember to show y'all what I end up doing with it. If I decide to use pictures, add pictures to it, or if I end up just keeping it for cards, to put my cards in. Alright, so then I'm just going to add these last couple hearts in. Now we got those. And then I have this little thing it's not very sticky. It has sticky already on it. So I think I'm just going to set it on there. And that's going to be the layout. But look how cute. Oh, JK, we got to add the title. It says Christmas Memories. So I thought that was a good title. And it could, you know, go with the cards or the pictures, whichever I decide to end up doing. So let me add it on and then we'll be done. I hope you guys have a fabulous new year. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I've had so much fun growing my channel this year. It's been fun. Okay. And I thought I would just run it up the side here. Remember back in the day in scrapbooking, this was where pretty much, I mean, this was a big thing to run your titles up the side. And you don't really see it as much anymore. I don't even really do it that much anymore. My cricket decided it was going to eat and have a snack, so it ate up my title. So I have to piece it together. Okay. And I'll post close-ups at the end. I can't remember who won the Santa mailbox giveaway. But if you're watching, which you probably are because you wouldn't have won if you wasn't watching and commenting. I hope this gives you some inspiration to actually use those pieces together. Because I have had fun. And like I said, I was so inspired by the mailbox that I went on a tangent and did all the other stuff. And okay, I think that's pieced good enough. And then I have little blings or like light green I can use for my eyes, my dots. So, all right, that is going to be the page. Oh, let me scoot it over so y'all can actually see it. Okay. That's a little bit better. I'll post close-ups. Thank you guys for hanging out, and until next time, bye y'all.